MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of four between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Bryce Elder, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
Settling in now, Suzuki. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball.
Suzuki is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
1 out, nobody on. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And here's the 3-2 from him. Hit back up the middle. Albies brings it in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
Two out, nobody on.
Ah.
2-2.
2-2 now.
In the air now, out to left. Ozuna giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Marcus Stroman gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know 5-3 is nothing to, get super excited about, but it could have easily gone 500. One key hit doesn't come through or find a gap, and they find themselves 4-4 to start this road trip. Instead, 5-3 on the recent homestand, and they're feeling pretty confident about where they're at.
The 1-1 home. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. And there's one away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
First offering on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So striding forward now, Austin Riley. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Stroman gets the sign. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Bouncer to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Is a sinker that misses for a ball. All even now, 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line towards center field. Number 23 is there, and he has it for the out.
That is this.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll start this one at 269. A dozen home runs and 25 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Miguel Amaya is on deck. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
As a look, now the pitch. Miguel Amaya comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
That is 7. The center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Coming to the plate now, Pete Armstrong, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set. The 0-1. And that misses. 2-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Ready with the 3-1. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Ozuna, still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
At the plate now, Christopher Morrow, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in now, Marcus Stroman. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here it comes, 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Chicago. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now here it comes.
2-2 now.
And he got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Sean Murphy. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. In his career, Murphy hits a little over the 270 mark. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Stroman has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, a two-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding into the box, Ian Happ. He flied out leading off the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Popped him up. Murphy over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Stepping in, Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike. I got one ball, one strike.
The 1-1. Misses, ball two.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
1 out, nobody on. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Cody Bellinger waits on deck. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Fouled off into the seats behind first.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Dansby Swanson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Suzuki is off at first with 2 away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Struck him out. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Nicky Lopez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Nobody out, runner on first. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Bryce Elder stands in as he looks at a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
In there, 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 1-2. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. At the plate, Austin Riley.
Third baseman.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Armstrong is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0 home. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Center fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
John Murphy.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
0-1. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Braves 5. All set for the start of the 4th. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Fouled off. The bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Popped up. Elder has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back, the center fielder.
Ready to take his hacks again, Pete Armstrong, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Albies picks it up. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Ozuna carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the fifth ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focused.
A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back, the pitcher.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Bryce Elder. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Morrow is there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 13.
Ready for another chance? Ronald Acuna comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're not doing a very good job of hitting off the fastball today, which he said is a necessity in today's game. Otherwise, he explained, the pitcher never feels uncomfortable and believes he can get anyone out at any time. That hasn't been too far from the truth in this one, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Lifted in the air out to right. Acuna is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Mike Tauchman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 40, Mike Tauchman.
A ball and no strikes. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Good action on the sinker, 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 27.
Now to the plate, Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The pitch. Bouncing ball toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Braves 6 and the Cubbies 3. Number 36 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Chicago Cubs, number 36.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 23 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Happ has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Striding in, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Whoa, damn.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-3 ball game.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Roll. One of the things I think in base running, it's all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
Taken but called a strike. Two out with the man at first. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to minimize the damage here.
1-0.
2 down, runners at first and second. 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Three and 0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. Nicky Lopez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ball one.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Fouled away. Seven runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here now the 2-2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 7 and the Cubbies 3. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. The 1-2. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Well, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. First and second here with nobody out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Number 51 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 51.
Miguel Amaya will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Comes set, now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong. First pitch of the at-bat. And now everybody's running. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And he will get back to third here, and that was nearly a disaster. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Digging in, Christopher Morrow. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 7 and the Cubs 4. Kevin Pillar is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Kevin Pillar.
Keenan Thompson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 71, Keenan Thompson.
Line to the right side. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ronald Acuna will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. On the ground to the right side, and that will find its way into right field for a 1-out single. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Into the box now, number 23. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runner's going. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he's shown he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Misses down below the knees. Austin Riley will be next. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Austin Riley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. First and second now, 1 man out. Scorched to third. Right to him. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Kirby Yates is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 22, Kirby Yates.
Miles Mastrobuoni is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Miles Mastrobuoni.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 2-0 on the way.
Inside, ball 3.
There's ball 4.
That's out.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now batting, Suzuki. From the stretch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Acuna is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Number 23 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Luke Little gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 43, Luke Little.
Into the box, Matt Olson. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball one.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And it's fouled away. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sean Murphy is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-0. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They hold a 7-4 lead. Joe Jimenez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
0-1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounded back up the middle. Albies brings it in, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now in the box, Jeimer Candelario. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First offering on its way. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. The pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in, Miguel Amaya. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Number 23 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Estrada is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
Ready for another shot now. Nicky Lopez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind. 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Travis d'Arnaud will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Travis d'Arnaud.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They hold a 7-4 lead. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Pete Armstrong will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Christopher Morrow. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Number 23 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Nico Horner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Ian Happ would be next. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ian Happ. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball that now.
A runner on first with 2 away. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
2 out with the man at first. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Ready now, Suzuki. Here's the first pitch to him.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Atlanta. Wall to come out on top in this one. Bryce Elder.